Happy semi-quincentennial, everybody. What is up? What is happening? It is 4th of July in America. If you're here, hopefully you're having a great day. We are celebrating 4th of July right now. We're just leaving the beach. We wanted to do our daily check-in. We're in the car again. But today I wanted to just talk about our niche, what we're doing. I was talking to somebody yesterday about it, and they said that they think the niche that we have is very niche. Like, we've gone very niche down into, helping a certain type of person. And I just kind of want to open the can of worms for those that don't know. So we're basically targeting SLP private practice clinic owners. So basically what that means is the SLP stands for speech language pathologist. That's basically what Sam is. She's an SLP. Basically, do you want to explain what an SLP is?
An SLP is, in the medical field, it's somebody who helps people learn how to communicate, whether that's children, midlife, older life, and we also help with anything that has to do with the pathology of speaking. Cognitive, swallowing, articulation, all that good stuff.
Right, and Sam has, I think, 8+ years of experience in the industry. I've had a lot of life experience with business, and through a lot of life experience, between Sam and I, we've decided that, when picking a niche, you want to pick a niche that you have a little bit of literacy in, like you have a little bit of context, the language, kind of like how things work, somewhat of an idea on the problems that they face. So we thought, after trying multiple different businesses, doing different things in our career, that hey, this niche makes sense. So starting in 2026, we were apart for about 3 months, and through that time I spent my time, I was at a sales training, and Sam was here in Texas, so I was able to pretty much make that decision, and we decided to go with that niche. And we've been learning, obviously, as you guys know, from the first couple of videos, like, we're in Charlie Morgan's Imperium Academy and Easy Grow, so we're kind of just really taking all that material, and we've been in a stage of doing niche research for this niche. So we've been on 5, I think, discovery calls.
Yep. Basically
on those, we're trying to just figure out the current situation of the niche. That's kind of like the whole idea, following the program. And then you find their, ideal situation, and that's when you come up with an offer, a guarantee, in a way that, just like come up with some deliverables and sell it to them. So that's where we're at currently with the niche. Like, we've talked to, like we said, 5, and we've heard problems within that niche, from these SLP clinic owners, such as, some were client acquisition, like niche client acquisition. Like, the niche goes even deeper for some of these SLPs because, the net is so wide for, who they're serving, who they're helping, whether it's children, middle age, adults.
Whether it's voice or speech, it's all different. So
yeah, and I think like one of the biggest things that we were just recently talking about on our journey, because we haven't really, pinned down like the exact problem. Like, we're executing on 30 calls until we have at least enough data to really make a decision. But I think after the 5th call, the 4th or the 5th call, we were like, you know what? We don't want to sell to small clinics, because it seems like small clinics have big problems, and big clinics have small problems that are basically solvable at scale. And we're not done fully with the niche research. This is like kind of where we're at, and I wanted to kind of just introduce it, for those following along, just because it's like, all right, boom, this is where we're going. This is like the story unfolding publicly in real time. So that's our niche, SLP clinical directors, practice owners, and it's probably like itching now towards like the bigger practice size, probably anywhere between like 10 and 99 head count, because obviously like a clinical director could have a clinical practice, be it remote or in person across the United States, and they might have other SLPs who have different caseloads, so like we're trying to get a hold of these clinic owners, So yeah, that's we want to just talk a little bit about how the research calls have been going.
Yeah, the research has been going really well. We've been trying to find, so while we've only gotten on 5 calls, we've also been doing
cold email, DMs, content.
Facebook group content. We've gotten some feedback there too, but as for the research calls, I've just been cold calling local private practices in the Austin area. And we've had some good feedback, but the pattern we've noticed is that the people that are getting on the calls with me are smaller practices, which means the SLP is kind of just using themselves as the practice and gives their own services. We're now trying to branch out to SLPs that hire other SLPs and are building almost an empire, a company, and they'll have like smaller problems that we could solve. The people who are just on their own, it's seeming like they're either too comfortable and they don't want to scale, or their problems are just like really niche to them because it's just them. That's what we've been seeing.
Yeah, and like a big thing too, just for some value, I mean, for those, like a lot of those calls are, obviously recorded. So what we're doing is we have, like an AI thing, where it's basically like helping us, we have like a transcription thing. So we take the transcripts from the calls, and then it's kind of like coaching us in a way on like, oh, hey, yeah, like, look at this opportunity. Because like, I think the biggest thing that, we can do, you can do, everyone can do is get as much feedback as possible. Because, feedback accelerates momentum, I think, and it's like, if you don't have feedback, then momentum's not really occurring. So, I think that in of itself, like, could be a video too, I mean, just sharing like, okay, like, what are these problems, like, what angles can we take, what way can we go? Because right now, it used to look bleak, guys. I can't lie. Like this whole year, like, it felt like we were kind of duct taping together some of these systems and processes, but now I think things are moving. Q3 summer season.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, like I said, we're on vacation, we're not really behind the desk in the office space, but it's a great opportunity, keep this ball rolling, get these videos to just, make more of that public commitment. Like I keep saying, definitely going to be coming in hot on Monday. I'm going to probably do like a email workflow, like where I blast out a bunch of emails and maybe do like a time lapse. Like I don't want to like make these videos boring, but I think like for accountability's sake, maybe like time lapse myself every morning, just like for accountability, like boom, got it done. Because like the whole thing is like the tracker, right? Like the Notion, the tracker. Obviously, like we can totally get footage of like you doing it too. Let us know what you guys want to see. Like we want to make this interactive, so if you guys want to like see something, or just kind of get like a deeper look at it. I mean, I'm kind of doing this with like really no plans, honestly. It's kind of just, like I said, the last like 4 videos, it's something fun to do. But yeah, so that's where we're at. We are headed back to have a nice big barbecue for the semi-quincentennial. And yeah, so we'll be continuing on and definitely bringing more stuff as we go. And I don't know if I mentioned, yeah, I did mention, but basically, yeah, like we're going for those 30 research calls done by the end of this month. It's July 4. We're going to try to get one offer with a guarantee done.
August 1st.
Yeah, August 1st. And then 1 to 3 clients this summer. So keep following along. I feel like we should have like more like kind of like a structure, like format or like a rule type of thing where it's like we must do this, or I don't know, things will kind of just like unfold. I want to make it more fun, more engaging, more interactive. Just kind of like really focus on like the art behind this, because I think it's a lot of fun. But see what it turns into. Yeah, and like one thing I wanted to share too is like, like obviously we're going to be going through course material and whatnot too. So I think like there's definitely like a theme there where we can, maybe get like behind the camera or something and talk about ideas, because I think that would be definitely valuable. Like short nuggets of like, oh yeah, this module, because we're basing all this off Imperium Academy. If you guys are not in it, yeah, please join. I can put like an affiliate link or something if you guys want to check it out, follow along, just to kind of like, so you guys have some reference and context on what we're doing. If you're an Easy Grow too, great. But that's where we're at. That's where we're basing our ideas off of. And yeah, we'll keep on keeping on. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I think that's great. Especially if you're on this journey trying to start a business, Imperium Academy is where it's at.
Good spot. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.